talking to the pot scientist, and restate what we're talking about right quick, Connor, because I want Carter, apologize.
Carter.
You can just go ahead and shoot me if you want to. It's not going to hurt me very hard.
He's going to shoot you with a dab.
I forgive everyone.
Yes.
What we're talking about is responsible use Denver. This is through Denver Normal, and we are trying to legalize marijuana clubs in Denver. A private club, they can't have a liquor license or a food license. It's a baby step.
Right.
This isn't the end. This is just a step in the right direction. And there's actually a competing initiative for the neighborhood approved smoking thing. I tell people to smoke both because we agree on what,
right.
We agree on why,
right.
And we have a slight disagreement on where.
Right.
Right.
Let's have it both. Yeah.
Theirs could have a liquor license, ours couldn't. There's like a different part of the city ordinance. It's not important. Point is, we need a place. There ought to be a place.
I love what you're saying.
Can I make a point?
Yes, and that's what we're getting ready to come right back to you because I don't want
responsible use Denver.
Responsible use Denver. Okay, I didn't want to take your time away from you because I think I flipped the camera a little bit, and I want you guys to understand that this is really, really important, not only for the people here in Colorado, but we have people in Arkansas that you deal with, and I deal with in Arkansas, Truegrass, that are dealing with legalization efforts.
They're on medical,
and
they're voting for medical.
Right, and and being a marijuana tolerant business is something that you have to worry about because if the rules change, all of a sudden you're a criminal, right. and that becomes an issue, and so these are so I would like to have the immediate response from a bunch of intelligent people, and so back to what you were saying, Nick. Leanne, in regards to what Connor was saying. I'm shutting up.
Yeah. So I went to a couple places before I moved to Denver, Colorado, and they had pot shops where you can go and smoke. You can purchase and you can smoke. And so before I left, they ran in on one and they shut them down. And the purpose of shutting them down is because they said there's too many potheads out here driving, and they are reckless.
Is that in California?
I'm trying to remember. No, it was in. It was a passing.
Detroit.
Yeah, it was in Detroit, but they shut them down. But which it was stupid because I'm saying you have liquor stores on the corner, and the more liquor stores you have more people killing people drinking liquor than you do.
Bars have parking lots.
Right, bars have parking lots.
I still don't get that. Why is it a bar can have a parking lot?
You can park in a bar and drink as much as you want, but by the time you come out of that bar, you're so intoxicated, you can't drive. So when you come out of a pot bar or pot club, you don't feel like driving no way. You're going to call an Uber. You're going to call a Lyft.
Yep.
Alcoholics don't call Lyft and Uber.
They're not as cautious.
No, they're not as cautious. Right. They're not as cautious.
That they say that drunk people run the red light, stoners wait for the stop sign to turn green.
That's true.
You can almost tell a pothead driver when they're going exactly the speed limit.
Right.
Exactly. The speed limit.
But when you look
who does that?
But then when you verse the alcohol or any other drug out here, and I hate it because meth is one of them. Meth makes you crazy. There are functional meth addicts out here, yes, Garrett, but still, there are functional marijuana users too. Everybody just don't get blown out their mind.
What I think the sticker should be on this product, I saw actually on Adderall.
Yeah.
Adderall didn't say never drive, didn't say never use heavy machinery. It said it may impair, so do use care.
Right.
So know how it affects you before driving. If you're experimenting, you should not drive.
At all.
Like if it's your first dab, I wouldn't do it 70 miles an hour driving down I-70. Like that's a terrible idea. But if I can take a dab and wait an hour, give it some time. That's why I think this club will actually be safer than what it is right now, because people are smoking in their cars. I'm sorry to report. People are smoking in their cars.
I'm not.
Because there is nowhere else to smoke.
Yeah.
It is, especially
People
when
are smoking while driving, so the cops don't see them.
right with your windows open. That's why you smell pot down the street.
Right. Right. So there ought to be a place you can smoke and then wait for it to wear off until you're
Until I go
comfortable,
home.
Yeah.
and then you can drive home. I don't see any problem with this.
But
I
no,
think
they-
it's
they-
better than what we have
They'd
now.
rather pull you over and lock you up, and that's what it is.
They just
Well,
want
and
more.
at least do the same thing with the parking
Just
lots at bars
more
I was
money.
talking about.
Did you have anything you wanted to jump in on this with Virginia?
No, I'm just listening to it all. I like the whole idea.
All right, here's the ballot language.
Okay.
If you- then now I'm calling out to the Denver voters.
Hold on, just 1 second. Let me do
If
this.
you're a
one.
voter in Denver,
Hold on.
I'm gonna wait. I'm just taking a lap. What other things does the pilots do?
Yes. Yes.
Take a
yes.
taking a lap
All
around
right.
the runway. I
Okay.
can just keep talking.
All
Talking
right,
about
hold that for
nothing
me.
until Rodney
Mwah.
has his.
All right.
What is he? I don't know. Okay.
He's hugging.
Yes. All right.
Here, damn it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. All right. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Denver Normal, the Responsible Use Denver Initiative ballot title. Shall the voters of the city and county of Denver adopt an ordinance to license and regulate private marijuana social clubs and special events? Marijuana permitted that allow consenting adults aged 21 or older to consume marijuana, but may not directly or indirectly sell, provide, or distribute marijuana. So it's like a bring your own sort of thing. There are not public areas or open to the general public. That may not also be licensed alcohol premises or retail food establishments, such as bars or restaurants. That shall be clearly marked with conspicuous signage as private, adults-only places where marijuana may be consumed. That require age variation. That require indoor marijuana consumption areas to be fully enclosed and separately ventilated. They don't get all of that smoke in here. Whatever. That require light. Okay. Separately ventilated and designed with conspicuous signage that require advertising to not be misleading, deceptive, or false, or designed to appeal to minors, and that require licensees, owners, operators, or employees to be 21 or older. The private marijuana social clubs shall be for members only, who shall satisfy and agree to comply with membership requirements and formalities established by each licensee. Shall not be located within 1,000 feet of a school, child care establishment, or alcohol or drug treatment facility in existence on the date of original license application. Shall not be located in any residential or other specified zone districts, or where retail sales are prohibited, and shall not allow consumption between 2 a.m. and 7 a.m. Just like that. Special events. Marijuana permitted shall not be conducted within 1,000 feet of any school, and shall be unlawful to operate a private marijuana social club or a special event. Marijuana permits without a license. That licensing for private marijuana social clubs and special events, marijuana permitted shall be the Director of Excise and Licensing, that may be subject to 1-year residency requirement, a criminal background check, restrictions, so it's just like getting a badge. So they do a check. Restrictions on location or operation and other relevant information. That license fees shall be prescribed and no bond shall be required of licenses. That no entity, individual or venue shall be granted a license for more than 24 special events, marijuana permitted, in a calendar year. So that's fortnightly, once every other week. That's enough special events, I think.
Right.
Marijuana permitted in a calendar year, and that notwithstanding the provisions of section 8.31E of the city by simple majority vote, may permit or license the consumption of marijuana at other venues, establishments, or events, or may reduce or repeal prohibitions and restrictions on licensing in this section. But that's pretty much what it is. Is that it allows for, like, the 420 cup. Everyone who smokes weed at 420 could get a ticket.
Right.
And they were giving them out.
Tickets.
Yeah, they was giving them out at the Civic Center too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 420 event, they sit
Public
there and they
consumption.
wait for you to smoke, and then it was so many people there. I'm like, why are y'all here? You know,
Was this the
that was the rally that they had.
521?
Yeah.
So that was Carter Bear
No, it was the 421.
giving us the
It was,
411 on Colorado Normal
Yeah.
idea about freedom of association.
They were going to do.
Thank you.